Bam. Obviously, up next is a matchup with Philly in Philly on Wednesday. Just what are your thoughts on the matchup and kind of where the team stands, entering that game?
We're gonna go out there, play the game, compete. Um, let the chips fall where they may.
Knowing what you're up against also, and just with Joel coming back and them playing so well, but you guys seem to have righted yourself with 7 wins in the last 10 games. How do you feel about the position your team as a team and you as a player are going into it?
We're going into this confident. We've had a lot of ups and downs throughout the season, these past seasons actually, and this is the time of the year where backs are against the wall, and you start to find out who everybody is.
And if this was 2 seasons ago, we might be asking about Joel dropping back and filling all that space. But now with the way you saw them defend you last week and how other teams have been scheming you and Jimmy, are you expecting more of the strong side early help, paint packing type of looks that you've gotten recently?
Oh, for sure. That just speaks to how better me and JB has gotten through these last, 2 seasons. Just shows the growth as us. And, obviously coach is putting us in great positions to be successful. So, during the game, we're going to have our film sessions, during timeouts, while you're resting, and we figure it out from there.
I'm just looking at Nico starting the season kind of back and forth from Sioux Falls, and then now starting at the 4 next to you, heading into a playoff run. Just how much have you seen him gain confidence in himself? And I guess just where do you think it stands from that point to now heading into this range of the season?
This is his opportunity. That's the biggest thing I say. This is the opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it. He's being aggressive. He's figuring out, how to space the floor, how to cut. Really reading the game. I feel like it's one of those things where you get enough minutes, the game starts to slow down for you, and I feel like it's slowed down for him a lot. Black Lives Matter, people.
Wednesday and who they have, and knowing what you have, just give us your thoughts on that next challenge for your team Wednesday night against the 76ers.
You just got to go out there and compete, play basketball the right way, and do something very difficult, which is to win on Philly's floor. But it's a time of the year where, you're going to have to do that anyways if you want to win a championship. Obviously, we're going to have to do it if we want to get to 7.
Jimmy, you feel confidence that you guys went this round last year and you guys know it can be done?
We're not the same group as last year, so we leave that where it's at. And we're moving forward with the group that we do have. But I are very confident in the guys that we do have, and we know what we're capable of. So we'll see what we got whenever the time gets here.
You always want to be playing your best basketball into this. Do you feel you're close to that, Jimmy? Do you feel that as a team, not just you, but as a team, close to that?
Yeah, we're all right. I guess we'll see whenever this game rolls around, but I feel like everybody's confident. Everybody's decently healthy for the most part. And we're just going to go out there and hoop, man. Leave it all out there on their floor and come out with one.
Obviously, there's no such thing as a playoff switch, but how much forward do you look to, getting the second season going for you and the rest of it?
I'm straight. I'm good. We all are. It's another opportunity to play basketball at a high level in front of the world, in front of our fans, in front of their fans. So it'll be a show.
Do you feel the same way you did going to the playoffs the last couple of seasons when obviously you really took off and you really led the team? Do you feel as strong in your game, as strong in your body, as strong mentally?
Yep.
Yep, and yep.
Jimmy, you guys have had a great comfort on the road this year. Why have you had so much comfort away from Miami for
You know what? That's a hell of a hard question that I don't have the answer to. I wish we played better at home, but I don't know. Whenever we get on the road or back against the wall a little bit, I guess we get out of our comfort zone and then we really start making things happen. So I'm actually kind of glad that we're on the road.
Jimmy, for you guys, we've seen this team at its best, we've seen this team at its worst. What's it going to take to be at your best consistently now as a team going into these playoffs?
Just win. When we win, ain't nobody going to have a problem. Everything's fine and dandy. You just got to win, because whenever you win, quiet's all the noise and everything else takes care of itself.
Appreciate you, fam.
For sure.
What has to be done next for this team?
Just take it to another level. This is the time of year where we you know, hopefully can bring the best out of us, you know, individually and as a team. You know, we want to be playing our best basketball at this time of the year. And, you know, obviously we've played Philly, you know, multiple times, and, you know, we know what we're stepping into. And it won't be easy, but it's, you know, a challenge that us competitors are looking forward to.
Tyler, you've had now a couple of weeks to kind of ramp up. Where do you feel your own game is at this point?
I feel great.
So people are going to assume last year's run, you know, hey, you did it last year, do it again this year, but what can you take, if anything, from what you did last year into this postseason?
I wasn't even part of it. I'm just trying to be healthy as an individual and just as a team, just whatever we can do to win. And, you know, I'm just happy to be out here and help. I think the biggest takeaway from last year is just anything can happen. You know, obviously, not ideal to be in the 7 or 8 spot, but, you know, we're here and that's our reality, and we can you know, make moves with wherever we're at.
Obviously, there's no such thing as a playoff switch, but how much do you guys look forward to, you know, getting the playoffs started and getting things going, ramping things up?
No, yeah, I keep saying it's the best time of the year. You know, and this is supposed to bring out the best out of, you know, all of us. On the other teams too, you know, they're going to be playing very high level basketball, and that's ultimately what you want as a competitor.
Tell me what's your excitement level just to prove what you can do on stages with the games meaning the most?
I'm not trying to really prove anything. Just be out there and have fun and play basketball. I don't really want to prove anything. Just be healthy. That's all I'm trying to do is be healthy.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks. Appreciate you.